Whoa. What's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Tuesday, big chest day, man. We're, like I always say, feeling big, feeling strong, feeling good. Ready to kill it today, right? I think the weight's going to be up again today. I'm feeling heavy again for the first time in a while. And usually I feel heavy once I'm approaching about 240. 230s, I'm feeling solid, don't get me wrong, and big, but whenever I'm touching 240s again, I just feel the weight on me, man, you know? Not in a bad way, just aware that it's there, you know? It's like yesterday when I was training back. I hadn't done rack pulls in a while, so if you ever had a couple good sets of rack pulls, you know they pump up your lower back like the living hell out of it. So prior to going into the rack pulls, my low back was already a little bit pumped up, probably from the dumbbell rows. Just for whatever reason that day, man, it was carrying more because I believe it was just continuing to load weight on my body. So on our way to the gym right now, obviously. I'm gonna go smash chest. I'm gonna make sure to record well, you'll see in momentarily, I guess. We're talking future tense now. That small accessory movement that I like to do with the HEX press at the end. So after the HEX, I do like a really low cable squeeze thing. Is the best way I can describe it. Like a really shitty cable fly from the bottom. You know, where the range of motion's super short, but once I've smashed and really isolated the muscles up inside here, it's not on the outside, it's the inside right here, I target what's going on down here and under a little bit. Not the meat of the lower pec, a different spot. It's like right underneath, you know, just to fully ensure we obliterated it. You know, what was funny is I just passed a nice Mercedes, and I saw a car earlier today, and I was telling myself, I don't know about you, but I don't like stickers on my car. You know, cars are expensive, and to slap stickers on there, in my opinion, is a little, it's not something I'd put a sticker on, you know? So I saw a car with a bunch of stickers, and I thought about that. God, excuse me. I think it's a little bit better. All right. And I just passed a nice Mercedes, one of the, I'm terrible with Mercedes brands and stuff. If it's like a Ford Explorer or a Wrangler or something that has like a name to it, I got it all day. But when it's like, this is the X6 V2, I'm like, I have no idea. BMWs, Lexus, all the luxury brands, you know? Once you're too cool to have names for your cars and you start just giving them weird letters and numbers, I'm all thrown off. So anyway, there was a really nice Mercedes, and I know it was a higher end one, and there were Pokemon stickers on the back of it. I saw a big old Butterfree and a Pokeball. I'm like, either there's a fellow nerd who made it big, and man, I hope so, or a very upset parent. Now, I'm thinking it was a fellow nerd because, you know, we're talking about Butterfree here, and Butterfree is Gen 1. That's some old school Pokemon stuff. That's 96. You know, if you have a kid who's putting some stickers on your car, you know, they're not picking Butterfree. They're picking something, you know, the more recent gens. So, hats off to you, my friend. If you want Butterfree and Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Pikachu, the original, the OG gang, right? On the back of your car, man. All power to you. All power to you. I don't want stickers on my car. But if it makes you happy, why not, right? Why not? So, I took a poll on my private channel, which I don't want to say private channel, it's public, but it's like a side channel. Basically for anybody who wants to be more involved with the content we're creating, for instance. I took a poll on what you guys want to see more in the YouTube videos. And the majority of you said, you know, we want to see more weight training. Because I really only film like one set of one exercise, and that's kind of it. It's always, you know, us talking to the car, set of one exercise, posing room. You know, on the off chance something else here or there. But we're going to start to incorporate more lifting videos because, well, a couple of reasons, you know. Through the same format, just obviously the lifting video is going to be in the middle where I'm training. You guys want to see it, and, you know, I make these videos for you guys. I enjoy it. I enjoy training. I love this stuff. But the videos are for you guys, man, you know. I'll happily go to the gym and never touch a camera. But I couldn't care less about that stuff. But I like to put good stuff out there for good people. If you guys want to see more working out, you know, it's not exactly out of my realm to just turn the camera on. So we'll put it out there, right? The other reason is that it never hurts to put good information out there. Because whenever I record a lift, you see 9 times out of 10, I at least try to pair it with some form of useful information about that workout, or about that exercise, or what we're doing, or why we're doing it. So the more good information out there, in my opinion, is always a good thing too. You can never have too much of that, you know? But we'll be there in a little bit, nothing crazy. I have like something stuck in my throat, it's driving me nuts, that's why I sound all wonky right now, I guess. I'm trying to cough it out, it's not going anywhere. So I'm going to leave you with that right now. Continue this drive on to the gym, blast some music, get in the zone, and I'll see you inside. Let's get it, baby. Big titty day. So, I've been nice and strong lately, which is great. I feel a little tightness in my chest. The pec type, not the heart type. So, we have 3 plates on here right now. Last week we went up to 4. So, this and a quarter used to be my work weight, but it was getting a little too easy. I was doing 12 reps of it, no problem. Not no problem, but I felt it. So it was time to bring it up a little bit. So I had to downgrade my 3 plates to appropriate reception set. We're gonna do this for like 5, take a good rest, put a 4th plate on there, and hit it for an actual work set. So, remember, you gotta buckle up for safety, kiddos. Whew. That's it. There's no reason to waste any more energy on that. Did 5 good reps. Our muscles are aware that, you know, it's time to move some heavier weight. I'm gonna take some rest, put a 4th plate on this bitch, and take it from there. You know, I'll never understand why people sleep on their lower pec, because it makes up 2/3. When somebody says like, wow, he's got a big chest, they're not talking about in here. They're talking about out here, the meat. So when you put your arm behind your back like this, that hang down here, that's your lower pec. So whenever you do like heavy flies or a decline bench or decline dumbbells or a decline hammer like one of these, that's what that builds, man. Whew. You wanna get after this set? See what compared to last week. So long as the shoulder feels good, it's been a little funky. It's been super tight after the last shoulder day. But we're not thinking about that right now. I'm thinking about having a good set. Whew. Alrighty. Whew. So, last week was a phenomenal chest day. We improved basically every lift we did, both weight and rep-wise. Today, my goal is to maintain those brand new highs that we hit, which we already beat one of on the dumbbell presses. We did more reps than last week, which is great. But you can't jack up and get better and better every single week, especially when you get that much better one week. It's important to stabilize those new highs, so they have ground. Then you can build upon that. Let you know that, hey, you know, it wasn't just a good week. That's your new foundation, man. That was a great set. We did 7 of those last week, 7 again today. Good squeeze. Sometimes you gotta just wrap your head around it and go, because like when you saw I pressed it up the first time, that initial, I saw, I'm like, whoa. But that's when your mind is playing tricks on you. Unless it's a stupid weight you shouldn't be handling. My mind is going, whoa, this was heavy. But I'm like, hold on, I've done this once, I can do it again. That's what I tell myself, that's what I tell all my clients. It's, you've done it once, you can do it again. It's nothing new. So take a second, I reset myself, took a deep breath, threw it up. Whew. That was a good one. So that exercise I told you guys complements really well with that HEX press is a really low, sort of like half cable fly, if you will. Because what happens is any movement that you train that works along why the body has that muscle to begin with. For example, the job of the pec is to move the arm across the body, right? So anything like this, you'll get some mass from it. You're not gonna get as much stimulation as you can. So something like this that pushes it in, something like this that pulls it in, you get significantly more out of it. So we hit the upper right there. It's on the left because that's where I set up the tripod. Boom, chest up. It's a very short range of motion with a squeeze coming across the body. You're good. You're totally fine. Totally fine. Oh, fuck. Whew. Hey, guys. Whew. Chest day is finished. Weight was good today. We had a few new little PRs, but above all else, maintained the new ones we did last week because that was just a ludicrous day. Everything went up we did. So, I am starving. Let's see what this pump looks like. Remove the pump cover, AKA a t-shirt, and see what we're looking like today. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I got a little glute cramp there for a sec. Alrighty. Everything's looking pretty solid, man. Not gonna lie. Hammies. Yeah, they're there. bigger and leaner at the same time. This is just, I've never experienced anything like this before. It's crazy to see the body do this. So that's what we look like right now. Oh, my back is cramping. We gotta head on out of here, get some food in us, because, man, I'm hungry. And we have a lot to do today. Whew. Posing's done. I'm gonna stretch a little bit, make sure everything stays nice and limber and loose, so that I can maybe get shirts off by myself for the rest of my life, because it's getting a little difficult. Whew. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.